Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. Time to nut up or shut up. Today we're talking about Zombieland Double Tap. This movie was awesome. Solid 9 out of 10. I would have given it a perfect 10, but there's a few things that didn't quite mesh with me. For good reason, and I will be explaining later. As a disclaimer, this is just my opinion, and this is not scripted. Okay? Alright. Zombieland Double Tap. This takes place 10 years after the original. So, needless to say, we're gonna have a lot of continuity sprinkled into this movie, which I quite like. I loved all the continuity nods. The opening sequence was just awesome, and the beginning and the song they picked for it, Puppet Master by Metallica, perfect. Just perfect. This brings back a lot of memories. I love that they made Little Rock older in this movie instead of just keeping her the same age, which would have made me go, huh? Just, what? I loved the new zombies that they had in there. They had the Homer, which was a really, really stupid zombie, which is awesome. The Hawking, which is a very, very smart zombie. And the Ninja, which is a very sneaky zombie. Although, I would have liked that they had that in there more. Just me. Thomas agrees with me too. And they also had what they call the T-800. If you've ever watched Terminator, why haven't you at this point? Seriously? My favorite. But yeah, I like the new zombies they had in there. All the continuity nods were just perfect. And I love how at the beginning they took the fucking White House. Yes, the White House. Awesome. Okay, so to the continuity. After Wichita leaves, Wichita and Little Rock leave, Tallahassee and Columbus, which, by the way, it happens, don't worry about it. And they go into the mall and to see if they had just to look around. They're on freaking segways, by the way, which I loved. And of course, Tallahassee tries to go for the zombie kill of the week, but not quite zombie kill of the year. Zombie kill of the week went to a farmer in Ohio with a freaking combine and a straight cut header. If you don't know what if you don't know what a straight cut header is, it's basically a thing you combine to the combine. It's a header that you can combine to your combine to just harvest your wheat, barley, or canola right then and there. It just makes it a lot more easier. Farm kid, I know. And I loved the blood and guts. The action in this movie was much, much needed. The original did not have that much action in it because it was more story driven. So there we go. And not to mention when Columbus goes into the store, into the candle store, he meets Madison, who is a callback to him from the first movie. Because in the first movie, everyone knows that Columbus was he was a scaredy cat. Let's just be straight on that one. He was a scaredy cat. He also had so she kind of reminded him of her. She reminded her of him, which was quite nice, actually. And then they take her back and then Columbus convinces her to take her back to Columbus convinces Tallahassee to take her back to the freaking White House. This part was just hilarious to me. She basically said, look, I don't care about the rest of this house, I just want to bang someone, or I'll bang you, I want to bang you, or if I have to, I'll bite the bullet and bang the old guy. Which just made me laugh. And also another callback that they did was... But yeah, after a while, Wichita does come back. She says, yeah, I just came back for more bullets and more guns and stuff, and then she reveals that Little Rock left. She went with a pacifist named Berkeley, and they're going to a compound called Babylon. Okay, nice name for a compound, I guess. So it was so it was time to hit the road and go and find Wichita. Not Wichita, Little Rock. Why do I get those names wrong? Anyway, they go and find her. And of course they have to take a a minivan. If anyone remembers from the first movie how Tallahassee hates minivans, remember, first one, he bashed out all the windows and basically went ham on the freaking roof. So, yeah, he didn't like the idea of going into a minivan very much. Do you blame him? I'd be the exact same way. They look for her to get a brand new. After searching, they try getting a. What's the word I'm looking for? They try to get another set of wheels. In this case, a really big motorhome. Needless to say, when Madison gets in, car alarm goes off, and and chaos ensues. I just love that. 1 o'clock, 6:30, 7:30! I love how he calls something. 11 o'clock! Oh, no, wait, abort that! It's a Homer. Don't waste your bullets on it. Don't waste your bullets on the Homer. I love how they have this stupid zombie. But another thing that I really liked about this, again, the T-800s, the brand new zombies, are a lot tougher to take down. I like those. Those are really awesome. So after they fight off all the zombies, T-800 included, they tried to leave with the motorhome, but it was not meant to be. It was not meant to be. They get a flat. They have to retake the minivan. With that, they head over to Graceland. She wasn't there. Little Rock was not there. Go to the next place, which is the Hound Dog, which is basically a homage to Elvis. And there we meet Nevada. Nevada is a freaking badass, and I love that she actually made Tallahassee squirm. She puts a gun into his face, you go, you're gonna tell me your name. I'm not telling you my name. Click. Hi, my name's Tallahassee. How are you? That just made me smile. Like, just legit smile. Then the next week, and of course they spend the night at the Hound Dog. The next day, we meet Albuquerque and Flagstaff, the mirrors of Tallahassee and Columbus. This is just funny. The two, Tallahassee and Albuquerque, were having what I call a face-off. And then you meet Flagstaff, who is a mirror image of Columbus, but he had something known as the commandments instead of the rules. And I loved how at the end of the face-off between the commandments and the rules, they just lay there on the ground when this whole thing was said and done, which was very, very nice. And then finally and then we get the battle between Albuquerque and Flagstaff versus the T-800s. Needless to say, chaos ensues. Because the two of them got bit. And for the record, me and Thomas went to go and see this, so if you saw my Instagram post, we basically smuggled in Twinkies. And what happened was, and we're starting to think the same thing, like, both Albuquerque and Flagstaff kind of had more than a bromance going on. I mean, a scrapbook? What? Anyway, besides the point. More chaos ensues when we find out that both Albuquerque and Flagstaff have been bitten. Like I said, chaos ensues. It is glorious. And yeah. But needless to say, they win. They get the... Needless to say, Tallahassee and Columbus win. But still, Albuquerque and Flagstaff turn into T-800, so they're a lot more harder to take down. These zombies are very tough. You can't kill them that easy, and they are very, very smart. Interesting, no? So, they leave the Hound Dog, and they try to take the monster truck that both Kirk and Flag took here, and took to the Hound Dog. Needless to say, they wound up going back to the minivan. And driving all the way to Babylon. So, Babylon, and on their way there, I forgot to mention this, Madison got killed off in one point in the movie, but she comes back after a, what's the word? After her allergies to peanuts, kind of got her kicked out of the group. How did she come back from that? I genuinely want to know. Anyhow, she was like, yeah, well, I used to live in a freezer, so I'm like, you know what? How about a freezer on wheels? I can go with that. Just... She is so ditzy, it's annoying. And don't get me wrong, I like a ditzy character every now and again, but again, she was just ditzy to the max. Come on, girl, at least have a little bit of a brain. Anyhow, they get to Babylon, and the second they get there, Tallahassee, grenade, has a pulpit on grenade, in the window, boom! My stuff was in there! No, it wasn't. Yeah, when they left the White House, Tallahassee did not bother to pack Madison's bags. But yeah, like I said, call back to the first movie. So, they get to Babylon, they have to hand over all their weapons, and that's where they find Little Rock. She seemed happy, for the most part. And then, when they find out that she's okay, she's safe, Tallahassee says, well, you guys already know that I'm going to be leaving anyway, so adios. He leaves, and you get to the scene where he's driving down the road, and here come a bunch of zombies, like, I kid you not, a full-on horde of zombies. And he's like, and you see what's causing it. The music and the fireworks are drawing the zombies to Babylon. Needless to say, doesn't go well. So, he's like, okay, screw it, goes back, opens up the door, goes back, tells everyone, cut the fireworks, cut the music, you got a horde of zombies coming your way. So they come up with a defense plan to basically, well, kill the zombies. Part 1 of the plan that goes horribly wrong, and I mean horribly wrong. They try to blow them up. And then kill all stragglers. Again, good idea on paper, but execution-wise, it doesn't go well. Needless to say, it doesn't go well. They just misjudged how many zombies would be coming in. So, yeah, needless to say, they damn near get killed, and all of a sudden, here comes the monster truck, driven by Nevada. And they basically kill a shit ton of zombies. Until it flips over, and then they have to run to the top of the tower. And here's everybody at the top of the Tower of Babylon, the Babylon Tower. They're throwing things down and killing zombies. Bravo! Bravo! So, they get to the top. Tallahassee says, So they're going to the top. Tallahassee says, I'll cover you, just get up there. They get up to the top of the tower. Tallahassee's leading the zombies to the edge of the tower, which, for any Canadians that watch this, you know about Head Smashed In Buffalo Jump, which basically is when the natives, well, like First Nations as I call them, just they drove some buffalo off the edge of a cliff. So that's what this reminded me of. So, there we go. Now Tallahassee leading them down the chute and grabs a hook that's at the end, jumps, grabs it, whole bunch of zombies just go falling off down to the ground. Zombie kill of the century, right there. Zombie kill of the year went to a guy in Italy who basically dropped the Leaning Tower of Pisa onto some zombies. Reality it wouldn't work, but for the movie, it works perfectly. So, yeah. Needless to say, this was an awesome movie. I love the continuity that they sprinkled in. My only complaints of that were, Madison was a little too ditzy for my liking. Like, she was way too over the top with that. And then Albuquerque and Flagstaff were not around for very, very long, which I really would have liked. Thomas agrees with me on this. Oh well, shit happens. But anyway, that's it for today. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell so you never miss a video. So until then, peace out all, and happy Halloween!